I die.
Hey, this is Mark, the other chopstick guy, and tonight we are at it again. The sky is finally broken. We had a little bit of rain earlier. It is our natural available light workshop. So come along with us, and we're going to give you some tips and tricks along the way that will help you with your natural light portraits. All right, just like all types of photography, when you're shooting with natural light, take your time. Find the places that work for you. And this is one of the things that we see all the time. People think they can make something work and they just struggle trying to make a good image. Guess what? If it's not working, keep moving. All right, so the next tip for you is direction of light. Man, that is one of the most important things when you're talking about natural light. Just because you find a spot of some shade, sometimes flat light looks great on some subjects. Other times it doesn't either tell the story you want or doesn't look good on a particular subject. So use the direction of light to your advantage. You know, if you find that the light is coming in and it looks rather flat, if it's flattering your subject, leave it. But a lot of times, just by turning your subject away from the light, into the light, just changing that direction of light, you're gonna get a better photograph.
I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
All right, so here is another one that I think is so important. So I believe Mary Ellen Mark had a quote years ago that went something like this: if your main subject and your background don't work together, you will never have a great photograph. So one of the things we see a lot of is incredibly lit photographs, but the backgrounds are terrible. Especially when you're shooting natural or available light, you need to really be aware of where you're placing your subject within your background. Make sure that your background is not distracting or taking away from the main subject. All right, so here's a big one. Every chance you get to go out shooting, plan on trying new things and plan on failing, because that's when we learn. When we try new things and we fail and we learn from those mistakes and we learn the things that actually work, that's when we improve in our photography. I'll put these away. I know a lot of you don't like watching people eat, but hey, big thanks to my friend Biz in Hawaii for the chopsticks. Thanks, Biz. But hey, I just want to take a minute and let's talk about our think tank bags. So over the next few videos, we're going to take a time and talk about the bags that we're using from Think Tank. I told you a week or so ago that we got some new bags, but I want to talk about three things that I really like about this particular bag. This is the Streetwalker Pro version 2 by Think Tank. Here's three things. Number one, this right here. Check it out. Stands up on its own. Every bag that I have owned in the last 6 or 7 years, I've had to lean up against something or it was going to fall over. This is a self-standing bag and I'm loving it for that. So the next, number two, is the depth of this bag. It is so deep that even with a DSLR, with my spider holster pin, it still fits with plenty of room. I can even leave my trigger on that camera while it's in the bag. And then number three, the third thing that I love about this bag is it's got pockets. So many bags these days are missing these interior pockets that allow me to store my gear, my filters, my batteries without having them jumble up inside the bag. The outside of this bag not only has pockets, but it's got dividers and more pockets within the pockets. I'm so excited about all of these new pockets that I have to keep my gear stored. So there's three things that I love about the Streetwalker Pro. If you're looking for a backpack, this is my new everyday backpack. This isn't one I'm gonna take when I'm heading to Central America on a big job, but this is one when I'm gonna head out to the park and I'm gonna take some senior portraits. I'm gonna take 2 or 3 lenses. This bag is gonna carry everything that I need. So here is an extremely important tip for you, and that is just because you find a spot that you like doesn't mean the angle that you're shooting it from or the direction you're shooting it from is the best way to shoot it. So my tip that I have for you is keep moving. Look at it. Look at the scene from different angles. Once you have your subject lined up and you take a couple photos of them, move to the right, move to the left, shoot from down below. Just shoot from different angles, because you might be surprised that you come up with something that you never thought ever to shoot. All right, here's my final tip for you, and that is be patient, because guess what? Sometimes you'll have nights like tonight where we got a little bit of rain, we got a little bit of sun, and then all of a sudden something magical happens and the light just gets perfect. Check out what we got going on right now.